Orientation is locked. What's that now? Yeah. Why is orientation locked? Maybe live. That's the only way to. Yeah. Don't know why orientation is locked on live, but there you go. There we are. Is that going to stay there? Yeah, it will.
We are live.
We are live. Live. They're not knocking. There was a bang. Do you want to move over a little bit? Because we've got loads of people waiting, so yeah. So at the start, I couldn't get. I've never done a live before, not on straight on YouTube. So yeah, we'll have to see how that goes. So hello, if you've just joined, guys, please stay with us. Unless we don't know you or you've just come on this accidentally. So basically, this is just about a little update that we're putting on. We've gone. We had 2 people and they both went. I don't know. See, some people put on a live and they just sit there and sit there and sit there, don't they? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Is it? I'm trying to watch the little man icon to see if somebody else comes in. Anyway, so we're doing a little live. It doesn't matter that it's live really, it's just that Lizzie said to me, we should do a live and let people know what's going on with us, didn't you?
How to the Baskervilles.
Yeah. So, do we turn this off and start again?
Yeah, bye.
I think what we're going to do, yeah, is turn this off. And, well, it's 7:30, it's 20 away. People have had their dinner by now, haven't they?
We haven't, so let's go get some dinner.
Should we go get some dinner and come back? Hi up.
Hello.
So what we're doing, yeah, so we're updating everyone. This is where we are, in another travel lodge. With our helmets, at least. They've gone. We're trying to do a live here, people. Like, give us some respect. You know?
Hello. You're back again.
We are live. Live and in your face. The only person that's listening to us, don't know who you are because we can't work this thing out at the moment, but thank you. 3, 2, 1, go. Guys, giving us a like.
Thumbs up.
All right.
Thanks.
So we had 2 people and they left because boredom's silly.
You did.
Did I? Shit. Okay, who's that? Old school fitness at 50. Yeah, evening, mate. I do old school fitness as well, so good on you. Probably know you then, don't I? We've got 3 people now. Is that 3 people, Liz?
It is.
Listen, if you want to find out our 250-somethings have absolutely kind of...
Only just.
She's only just 50, so... Listen,
Something.
we're out on a limb at the moment. We're homeless. We've given up our house.
Literally.
She's armless. We're homeless. Yeah, we're literally staying in hotels and people's front rooms, really, aren't we?
Not people, just us, my sons.
We got fed up with buying houses and living in bricks and mortar. We absolutely got sick of it. We've done it all our lives. We've both worked, we've paid our dues. We're in our 50s and now it's like, do we really want to carry on doing the same old thing, buy another house, fill it up with junk? We don't, do we? We got fed up with it. So Lizzie came up with an idea and said, let's just get on the bikes and ride. Let's just ride and see how far and how long it takes us. Now we see a lot of young people do this on the internet, on YouTube. And it's like when you're in your 20s and your 30s, it's really, really easy to jump on a bike and just keep going and going and going. Well, actually, it's not easy, is it?
Easier,
Is it-
fitness-wise.
Yeah, it's easier fitness-wise. Believe you me, I find it really tough to get my body into a tent, don't I?
You find it hard getting into a pair of jeans.
I find it hard to get in a pair of jeans, let alone in a tent, let alone put my bike boots on when it's raining and everything, you know. So anyway, look, it's a quick update because we haven't done much biking stuff for a while, and there's a reasons behind that, but it is coming, believe you me. In the background, we've bought new bikes, haven't we, Liz?
We have.
We've bought new gear. We're setting ourselves up for a really big ride. Lizzie's going to be the first person ever to ride with a bionic arm in the world. There's no other person that's ever done this, and she really is what this is all about. She's an inspiration to people out there. So get your arm, Liz. Let's have a look at your arm.
Yeah, where are you from in London?
Where are you from in the UK? Well, guys, at the moment we're from nowhere. We're actually nomads. We are originally from London. Lizzie's from North London. I'm from East London. We both lived in Romford in East London, Essex, for quite a long time. This is Lizzie's arm, and she's going to be riding Alaska. Alaska is calling the two of you some of the best riding. Yeah, Alaska. Well, we do want to get over stateside. Yeah, we do want to get over to the States. It's our biggest dream, and I've got a big birthday coming up next year, and it will be our dream come true to be able to go over to America and ride, wouldn't it?
Absolutely.
It is our biggest dream. We're going to do a bit in the UK. Yeah, Croydon based. Yeah, love Croydon. Awesome place, mate. Awesome place. So this ride is all about, it was your childhood dream. Lizzie was told she would never be able to ride a motorcycle. And that's kind of been with her all her life until she proved everyone wrong, and now rides, don't you?
Well, so far I've been riding 5 years and I've had
Oh.
5 motorbikes.
Yeah, yeah.
Whether I can ride them or not is a different story, but...
Lizzie also, like I said, she's going to be the first person to do this kind of riding with a bionic arm, with one arm. There's nobody else in the world doing this. And I tell you what, right, riding with 2 arms is hard. You try doing it with 1 arm, and I'm not talking about just holding on with 1 hand. You tie your other arm behind your back and try and do it. It's impossible, you know. Not only that, but she's an absolute inspiration for all you lady riders out there. Now, we used to work in a motorcycle training school. Lizzie basically used to kind of manage it. Thank you, Paul. That's really nice of you. Thank you very much. So Lizzie basically worked in a motorcycle school as well. So she's learnt a lot, haven't you? I've learnt a lot, and like I say, we've got to an age now. We don't want to go back into a house. We just don't want to do it. We don't want to spend our life savings to just go into a house. Thank you, Old School Fitness. Like, follow our journey. We've been filming the last few months.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes, Lily
Lily.
Rose. Go on, what do you want to say?
Are you riding, Lily? And if you are, thumbs up to you, girl.
Guys, yeah, Bionic Bikers is not only about Lizzie's bionic arm, but it's about people coming back from adversity, physical or mental, and coming back stronger than you ever could before, you know. Just like Lizzie has, or just like, you know, the Bionic Man did, you know, back in the day. They rebuilt him, and he came back stronger and better than ever. And every one of you out there can do this, okay? You can all do it. Whatever is against you, you can turn it over the other way, can't you? You can change the world. Think it and put what you want into action. And I'm talking inspirational, but you're going to see us over the next few months make a right hash of everything,
Yeah.
aren't we? Right? Because we're not very good, believe you me. We're giving it a go, and we're going to ride and try it the best we can. I can't ride because, what was that? I'm half blind, but I'm trying to ride a bike. Okay.
You'll get there, Lily. You will.
Yeah.
Do you have a full mobility with the bike? I have a lot of usage in the arm, so I have 26 different modes on this, and I can it's a thought process. It's got an electrode either side on the arm, and it just touches onto my arm, so they're like sensors, and I think open and close and move my own smaller arm, little arm, whatever you want to call it, inside, and it touches on the sensors, which opens and closes it. If I want to change the mode, I can then flick it and close it, and I can change my modes. There's a lot of thinking, 26 different modes. It's Bluetooth, and I've got the wrist movement, and it can also go all the way around. And I also have restricted mobility in my right hand because I had a finger to thumb tendon transfer, because overusage the thumb tendon snapped, and I had a lot of operations done, 8 plastic surgeries, and now I'm back to 90% movement. I had a problem with CRPS, chronic regional pain syndrome, and I'm fighting back through that too. So follow our journey, because we're going to be going quite a few places, aren't we? So
yep. And,
exciting.
And just to let you know, nobody sponsors us. We don't endorse anything. This is just 2 middle-aged people trying to get by in life. You know, we've brought our children up, we've worked all our lives, we're turning our back on the norm, and I tell you what we're finding at the moment, it's bloody difficult to go against the mainstream, isn't it? To do what you want to do, whether that's like van life, tent life, nomadic life. Doing these things is really, really difficult, you know. Just not having a proper address is, well, it's putting a lot of barriers in our way, but we ain't going to let it stop us. We're not going to let it stop us. Yeah, so
it's scary.
At the moment, we're putting new communication systems into our helmets.
So I've opted for the voice activated one, because when I'm riding, I can't actually feel where the actual system is. So pressing it on and off, I find it quite difficult, don't I? So now I've gone for the voice activated one, so I can turn Neil off whenever I feel like it.
Yeah, Sunny, yeah, time for you to enjoy yourselves. Like, remember, there are different phases in life, different chapters. You may
Thanks,
have,
Lily.
Yes, Lily, thank you. You may have a time when you're working all the time, or when you're bringing up children, or you're an athlete, or you have different phases. And a phase of our life is changing, isn't it? So it's a different chapter in our life. Our children are brought up, they're doing everything they want to do, they've got their own lives. And you can either be a person that wants to be stuck in and around your family and friends all the time, and that's fine if you choose to do that, or you can go out and get and do what you really want to do if that's your thing as well. It takes a lot of balls, doesn't it? It takes a lot of gusto, it takes a lot of imagination, but it also takes you putting into practice what you want to do.
You can still have fun and do things when you've got the kids as well, because
yes, you can.
Kids bring a lot, don't they, into your life as well. So
yeah, our son actually, he started to ride a motorbike as well. We used to go on trips with him, and I think that is, personally looking back, some of the secrets are do things collectively and enjoy them. It's really important. And when they get to an, I know we're talking about kids now, aren't we? But when they get to an age, because Lizzie's found this really hard as a mum who's brought her children up, you know, literally single-handedly, and now she's come to a point where she can't be mum anymore. So what does she do? She's doing the next best thing, isn't it? You're going out and...
Well, I was a bit lost, wasn't I?
You was a bit lost, yeah.
I felt redundant, really, that I didn't know what to do. I hit menopause, and, you know, life started going south, really, didn't it? Just didn't know what to do. So we got the bikes done, and we've decided we're going to embark on this big trip. It was buy the house, don't buy the house, find a house. 6 houses fell through. So I think the universe was telling us, don't buy a house, get out there and do your journey.
Lily, if you're still listening, I just read what you put about it making it hard for yourself to enjoy yourself. One thing we've learned, if you say things that are negative towards yourself, you will believe in that. So if you say it's hard for you to do something, it's hard for you to enjoy yourself, then you will become what you say. Isn't that right?
But you'll be able to find those little things that
Yeah.
are easier for yourself, so that you will enjoy. You'll find your way.
Find your way.
You know, don't worry about what other people tell you and how you should be doing it. Do it your way.
Yeah.
That's something I've always proved to people. Tell me I can't, I'll show you I can.
Oh, absolutely.
And you'll get there, Lily.
Yeah, you will get there. You just got to, like Lizzie said, you've got to find your thing, and tell yourself, yeah, you can always enjoy yourself, no matter what. You can always do the things that you need to do. You may need to do it a different way than anybody else, but you can and you will. And if you keep believing in that and telling yourself that, you will get there. I mean, Lizzie and I told ourselves we'd be in this position a few years ago.
Yeah.
We've literally talked ourselves into this position now. Like I said, we have no home. We sold our house. We are honestly living in, well, this is a hotel room. This is Travel Lodge. And we're either there or we're sleeping on the floor at our son's place, haven't we? You've been kind enough to lend us a front. I love drama and I love athletics, but I keep on pushing, but it's hard, and I'm a person who never gives up. Perfectly.
Perfect, never give up.
Yeah, keep doing you. Have you mapped out your destinations? So, Sunny, right? No, we haven't mapped out our destinations, but we've got a really, really good idea. If you keep watching, not now, but in coming episodes, you'll find out what we're going to do. But we want the adventure. I used to plan everything out, didn't I? If we went on a trip, I'd plan out every stay, every point, how long for. Now, we're going, sort of, aren't we? But we might have an idea of some of the things like Scotland or Ireland or down in Spain or Portugal or Italy or Croatia. We've got to get around the Schengen rules in Europe, which only allow you for 3 months at a time, don't they? 90 days in every 180 days. So we've got...
Yorkshire?
Yeah. Yeah, Yorkshire accent? No, that's not a Yorkshire accent.
He's a London boy.
I'm actually London Essex, yeah. But I love Yorkshire. And I love... Do you know all the places I've been so far in this world? I think the Yorkshire people are the best. I honestly do. So that's a compliment, actually.
You've shown them already then, haven't you, Lily? 21, and they've said she won't get past 7. Already proving to them that you're getting there.
Yeah, absolutely. And you know what? Like sometimes, if you can't, so for instance, if you can't ride a motorbike because there are physical or mental, issues that prevent you from doing that, maybe somebody else can take you on one, Maybe you can still experience that in your way. There's always a way to doing something. Always, isn't there? You can always find a way. But like I said, Liverpool, I mean, do you know what? I've never been to Liverpool.
No, see, I like the Liverpool accent.
Yeah, love Liverpool accent. Football team ain't bad either.
Ooh.
We're Arsenal. But there is always a way, isn't there?
Yeah.
There's always a way, and you just got to find it, and it doesn't always come straight away. You've got to keep working towards the things that you want. I mean, we're going now, and I don't know if anybody heard it earlier, but I live in Liverpool, not there. So we do see a lot of younger people. Travelling around the world on motorbikes, camping and doing kind of these crazy things. And, we're not going to be, it's not going to be crazy. We're not going to be going up like sides of mountains or anything like that. We're just doing an ordinary road trip. But for us, right, that's quite a task, right? That's quite a task for us. And not having a home to kind of go to.
It's hard because we're living out of carrier bags, and most of our belongings are in a storage container, aren't they? So, so everything is literally just find something in a carrier bag here and there, and it gets frustrating, doesn't it? Yeah,
we got a 20 foot storage container, and we have to go back there to try and find our stuff. But wait till you see the video, because we filled it up, and it's like almost up to the front doors. So if I need something, it's in the back. Like today, I needed to get a spanner and it's right at the back of this container. I couldn't do it, so I had to go out and buy another one. So that's kind of like where we are. What's that? For yours, it's hard, but use are resilient and use and never give up. Yeah, I
think it'd be hard for everybody, but you just find your own way around things, and don't let people tell you you're disabled. Just you've got a difference because you do things differently. So that's the way I look at it.
Yeah. So we're kicking off our kind of we've been working on our motorbikes for the last week or so, putting on the racks and getting the bags that we need for our kind of adventure. And it's been blazing hot and we've been working away. I've had to work on them outside, and because we've got no garage, and I ain't got all the equipment I need because it's all locked up in the garage. So I have to kind of beg, borrow, and steal my way to getting things done. We're kicking off our sort of
trip
tour. We're going to the Women in Moto. We're going into what's it? It's not a seminar, festival.
Yeah, it's next weekend. Well, the weekend coming, isn't it?
Coming, yeah.
We're off on Friday. Bikes are going to be packed up. We're going off and we're going to be camping. So it's going to be fun putting a tent up. Don't think I've put a tent up in years. I've watched you put one up, but yeah, I've not put one up. So and it's a new one, isn't it? So
yeah.
You'll be carrying that, so that'll be fun. But we're going to be meeting up with quite a lot of other women riders and their other halves and friends, and it's going to be quite a lot of inspirational speakers there, isn't there? So
yeah.
that'll be good. So we're really looking forward to that.
Yeah, I have to stuff doing it 2 hours, but I just 2-wheeler. That's really good. That's really good, Lily. It's really good to see that you're. Do you know what? Right, honestly, everybody does things differently. I mean, you know, I used to do motorcycle instructing, and no two people were ever the same, were they? Whether they had a difference or not. You know, some differences are, you know, up here, and you can't see them differences, but they're very much there, and everybody does things in very different ways, don't they?
We're all unique. We're all got our differences for a reason, and that's to learn it on this journey that we're on called life. So enjoy it and make the most of it.
Absolutely.
But we're going to make the most of that journey, aren't we?
Oh, God, yeah.
We'll be packing up Friday. And where is it being held? At the race course?
Utox at a race course.
Yeah.
That's where we'll be this weekend. Just really paying a tribute to women in motorcycling. I mean, men can go as well, you know, all genders can go, whatever you are, it doesn't matter. You could get yourself along there. We're not promoting that particular festival for any reason other than we're going there this weekend because Lizzie's a very inspirational female rider and female motorcyclist, don't you? I think she is. I don't know about anybody else, but I think she is. So we're going there, going to have a few days, listen to some bands, have a few drinks, and then the cold reality sets in after that. And
back to Essex because I'll be getting an MOT on my arm. We've had to sort the bikes out so that I can put a charger onto the bike so that I can charge my arm as well. So so it's all these little things that we have to think of that everybody else doesn't have to when they're doing their bikes. They have to check their tyre pressure. I check the tyre pressure and my arm battery, so there's always extras for me.
Do you have an Instagram? Yeah, we have an Instagram. It's if you just go to Bionic Bikers, Bionic Bikers, same as the YouTube, and we've got Instagram and TikTok is Bionic Bikers 13. So just look up Bionic Bikers, you'll find our stuff. We've been doing YouTube stuff for quite a long time. I don't know why our channel never really sort of took off very big. I don't know why, because I think we make really good content. You know, if you go and watch our travels across Lanzarote and Cyprus and just, you know, to the Lake Districts and stuff, we've got some, I think it's quite good, do you?
Yeah.
We've got some, you know.
I'm in it, of course it's good.
So yes, we have Instagram, all right, Bionic Bikers on Instagram as well.
And Bionic Biker Chick.
Yeah, so Lizzie's got her own channel, Bionic Biker Chick. all one word, and she puts out the same stuff as we do, plus a little bit more, you know, a little bit more of her take on things, isn't it? So yeah, so go and check us out. We'd be really grateful if you did, you know, and you like our stuff, just give us a thumbs up, and that it's really helps us. And you know, we wanna show people we don't know anybody.
We just want to show that anything's possible if you put your mind to it, isn't it?
Yeah. And we ain't like a lot of people. You see them go and do stuff, and they're all sponsored, and they're getting all this stuff, and they've got loads of money in the bank, and they can do this and they can do that, and they can just go off at a whim, and they have people filming them, and like this.
But if there are any sponsors out there who would like to sponsor us, you know, you can.
Yeah. Well, Lily, again, embrace the difference. Yeah, you're going to London. London, like any place in the world, can be amazing and not so great at sometimes as well.
I don't like change though, do I?
No, you
So
usually don't.
I understand where you're coming from. I don't like when things are changed. I like to know what's happening, and I don't particularly like going different places, so I'm pushing myself out of my comfort zone. I don't often, people see me as this big character that is fun with everybody, loves everybody, but sometimes in the back of my mind, I'm sitting there thinking, right, I need to go here, I need to adapt my arm, how do I do this? So I get where you're coming from, Lily, but it's an adventure, so enjoy London.
Yeah, it's don't go to Croydon.
Don't go to Croydon, no.
Last time I went to Croydon, I couldn't wait to get away. No disrespect. It's I mean, we left East London, Essex, Romford 3 years ago. Just didn't like it in London anymore. It was after the COVID pandemic, so our jobs got shut down. I lost my business in London. And
my business, I used to buy my sweets from a little factory in Croydon.
Yeah, you used to go there, didn't you, and buy all your sweet stuff, yeah. So yeah.
You used to have to hide them on the way so that no one nicked them.
Yeah, we've still got family down that way, obviously in Essex and East London, but we decided to get away. It weren't for us anymore. We're older and too fast a pace of life for us, I think. You left Croydon 6 years ago, yeah, in Tunbridge, yeah, a lot better down in Kent, and really nice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a bit like Essex, isn't it, really?
It is, yeah.
It's got some nice countryside. Got a lot of family in Kent.
Yeah, love Kent. Garden of England.
A bit slower, not a bit like Lincolnshire, because that's where we moved to. We moved to Lincolnshire, and it's like going back to the 1980s. It was fantastic, really slow pace.
I kid you not, it is like the 1980s here. You know, I don't even think they've showed Back to the Future yet. I think that's coming soon. But we love it, we really do. We lived in Yorkshire for a little while. We really enjoyed that, and we lived in Devon as well. I wasn't so keen on Devon, but you really liked it, didn't you?
I always liked Devon and Cornwall.
Yeah, I like Cornwall more.
But I liked East Yorkshire as well. So
Yorkshire.
We just like different places, don't we? So we like travelling. So it makes sense for us to travel.
I think one of the ideas about our travel as well is to have a little bit of a, like, we've never been to Scotland, have we? We've never been to Ireland. Have we been to Wales?
No, we was on the border, weren't we?
Yeah, so there's a lot that we haven't done because all our lives we've been working and bringing up family. Like, you look round in your 50s and you think, Jesus,
I'm too broken to do it.
Yeah, that's another thing. You get older, and like, believe me, unless you're some sort of fitness fanatic, like, life wears you down. You know, you have a lot of tragedy and things happening through your life, and hard work and exercise, and it does wear you down.
It's tough.
It does get tough as you get older. Everyone needs to remember you're in this for a long haul, not a short sprint. It's a long haul, and pace yourself. But you're here for a good time. Yeah. No, we've never been to Scotland, so you know how to do a Scottish dance. Yeah, so do I. The wind blows high, the wind blows low. Don't know where's your trousers. Something like that. Anyway, yeah. So we want to go to Scotland and do all that kind of England first, really, and Scotland and Ireland.
The Highland Fling.
Yeah.
I want to do what's it that they chuck the trees? The logs.
Oh, she wants to toss a caver.
That's the one.
Tossing the caver. yeah, so that's it really. It was just an update to let a few people know they can come onto our channel and see what we've been doing, because we haven't made any videos for a while. We've just been absolute. I can't tell you how exhausted we've been.
Well, we went away for a lovely holiday, didn't we, in Cyprus?
We did.
And then came back, packed up the house, and we've been homeless since. So
Yeah.
we're just kind of floating around, really.
How long's it been?
22nd of July.
So it's nearly coming up 3 weeks. 3 weeks we've been without a house, and so we haven't slept. We're not sleeping on streets and things like that. They're not that bad, but trying to find accommodation and
it's hard. It's not cheap either, is it? Really, when you think about it.
Really expensive. It's
So-
really expensive. Like Travelodge, you're paying like 60, 70 pounds a night at least. And like the Airbnbs and all that, they're really, yeah, we did sell up Sunny, yeah. It's very, very, so basically Sunny, what happened, we wanted to move from where we were, so, thanks Lily.
Thank you, Lily. And you too.
Yeah, we decided to sell up because we wasn't happy where we was, and we had every intention of buying another place, and we got quite a way down the way in the process, and unfortunately, unfortunately, the house that we were buying fell through, and we only had a couple of weeks.
That was the 6th house, though.
And this has happened to us multiple times over the last couple of years. And we just looked at each other and said, like, we just physically and mentally can't do this anymore.
We've paid all the money out on surveys, and you know, it's like what, £600 a time each survey, and we had 6 houses fall through, didn't we? So
Yeah, we've had others fall through, yeah.
the universe is telling us something. So
Yeah, we sold all the stuff in our house on Facebook Marketplace, cheap. Thousands of pounds worth of gear we sold for a quarter of the price.
which was only 2 years old anyway.
Yeah, and so every time we went to buy a house, it fell through, or something happened on the survey which told us you can't buy that house because you're going to have to do 50 grand's worth of work. So, and it got to the point in the end when the last one fell through, we said, I can't buy another house. I can't physically buy another house. And this is where, like, we're both a little bit spiritual, and the universe is telling us something. It's telling us not to buy a house. Just go and have your adventures, and don't worry about having bricks and mortar hanging around your shoulders all the time, because just owning the house, right, and travelling, you're paying out a lot of money each month. And then people say, well, rent out your house. Well, it ain't that easy, right? Especially under the new government guidelines that Labour, since they've got in power, it's very easy for things to mess up, and you end up with a very bad experience of somebody in your house, and they don't want to move, and they're not paying rent. And we know people, don't we, that have been completely caught out by this, and we weren't prepared to just rent our house out to somebody if we bought a new one. So we haven't bought one. We haven't got a house.
It's scary.
Yeah.
Might be a bit irresponsible, but
Yeah.
who says what you're supposed to do?
I've got a suitcase. We've both got suitcases in the car full of everything, really, like things that you think you need. And we've got t-shirts. Like, we're in this hotel room. We've got like loads of stuff in here, and we're just trying to sort all the things out. Our motorbikes and the stuff that we need. We had to buy a tent. You know, we had to buy the sleeping bags. You had to buy because I think we're headed off, like say, this weekend. And then who knows how much longer.
I've had this one for 6 months. This specific one, which is a iLim, and it's made by a company called Ossa, and they kindly let me trial this. So this is on the NHS, luckily, and I was one of the first people to trial it on the NHS. And going back to 1978, yeah, I am old. I was the first one in Britain fitted with the first My Electric Bionic arm on the National Health as well. So I was all over the newspapers, and Pebble Mill at One, which was a little news programme many years ago. So yeah, I've got a lot of newspaper cuttings of me, and my mum started up an association for children that were exactly the same as me. So yeah, it's quite I've led quite a good life, an interesting life. So I think I need to write a book about that, as well as the children's books that I've already written. So yeah.
Lizzie's mum was actually thrown out of Parliament,
Houses of Commons.
Houses of Commons, because she was campaigning to get the right for people with limb difference, upper limb difference, a prosthetic to help them in their daily life, wasn't it?
Yes, basically just to have the choice, and it was an association for other parents to come together, because there was just no information out back then at all, and now it's a worldwide association that my mum and a few other parents started. So still running today. It's coming into its 40-something year, 45th,
Yeah.
45, 46 years. So yeah, I owe my mum a lot for that.
But it is quite funny to see how a charity can start from somebody's front room with a typewriter way back in the 70s and become, is it global? And become a global phenomenon. To become global, a global charity that is worth a lot of money, and people get paid a lot of money to be part of that charity. It's a bit strange to see that as well, isn't it? I'm not going to say who the charity is, but
it's quite obvious, isn't it? People are going to know when they find out.
not really, but that's just our opinion anyway. You know, that's just to take everything we say as our opinion. We're not telling anybody what to do or how they should do things. This is just our experience in life. You know, two middle-aged people. I'm a little bit older than Lizzie, but you know.
Oh, you're not bad for 70.
Not bad for 70, yeah. But yeah, I think we can wrap this up now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think we need to go and see whether we can
Got to eat.
get some food somewhere, because there's no restaurant here or anything, so we need to go and find some sandwiches.
That's the other bad thing, when you're living in hotels, you eat crap food all the time, don't you?
Yeah.
It's like McDonald's or cafes or, you know, sandwiches. Lizzie was really ill the other day. We had some chicken wraps out of like a petrol station, didn't we?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, she had food poisoning so bad for like a few hours. She was both ways in the toilet. It was like awful. You know, it's just one of them things. There's Kerry White.
Hey, Kerry.
What happened at your first campsite? So the first, shall I answer?
First campsite.
So you talked about the one in Yorkshire?
Overworked, underpaid, stressed.
Overworked, underpaid and stressed. Those of you who don't know, last year Lizzie and I went to work as campsite wardens in the UK. We started off in Devon. No, we started off in East Yorkshire. We thought it was going to be absolutely amazing, but honestly, they sell a really good dream to you. Yeah, thanks, Sonny.
Cheers, Sonny.
Thank you very much,
care.
Sonny. Take care, mate. They obviously, Kerry, you know, they sell you the dream, don't they? And you know, at the end of the day, it's cleaning toilets and cutting down bushes.
La bouche.
And they wanted us to do too much of that and not enough of the actual, like Lizzie and I really excel at the customer experience. That's what we're about, aren't we?
Yeah, but I think it was a lot of it was the on call. We was on call every night, and they wanted us and told us basically that we will work 6 days through the 6 weeks holidays, and there was no negotiation on that. So we was a bit sort of, well, we need extra people in, because it was over 100 people on that campsite
without pay,
100 pitches, and that was just us two, and there was no extra pay. It was, you can just take that time back in October.
Hours. And we'd already banked 40 hours each doing overtime before that. Yeah, they just you know, the management weren't great. There were people that wanted things done and were just rude, and The actual campsite was nice. Some of our co-workers were nice people, really nice people in Yorkshire, and you know, actually lovely people, weren't they?
Yeah.
But it was just the management structure. It just didn't do it for us.
And then the second
So
site,
we did a moonlight flit. I have
we
to
did
say.
we did a moonlight flit.
Yes, Kerry. We literally buggered off.
Early hours in the morning.
And I'll be honest, right? Evening, guys. Yeah. Oh, all right, Peaky.
Yes.
Nice to see you, mate. Thank you very much.
We've got some news.
Yeah, Peak. Kerry, we did leave that campsite late at night. We literally, and I'll tell you why, right? This wasn't planned. This was emotional, and we were broken, weren't we? We were working all the hours, being phoned in the middle of the night. We were drained physically, and mentally. We'd just had enough. And Lizzie, well, it was hard, wasn't it? She was in a bad place, and I said we just got to go. We packed everything in the car and we went. Yeah, I know how that feels because I don't know. Yeah.
Hit the nail on the head. Yeah.
Yeah. So Kerry, we took another job. We was promised the world. We went down to Devon, and we started working there.
It was really good. It was
good at
going
first.
fine. You know, the structure there was great. And then a new person came in, and my manager said she didn't quite like her, so watch me get rid of her, which I didn't quite like that. I think you should be fair and nice to everybody, to be honest. And the lady was good at her job, but she made it hard for her and pushed her out. And then the same thing started happening with me because I needed to have a few different appointments for my arm, because when I was getting the new arm, and I was told, well, that's not going to work here. You either don't have the arm and carry on working here, or choose a different job.
Yeah.
So.
And anybody that says prejudice doesn't exist within the workplace is a liar, because Lizzie's experienced this on numerous occasions now, and I'd never seen it before. You know, before I was with you, Liz, or did I? And like, there is prejudices against people with difference, 100%, physical or mental, and it's not good to see. Anyone who treats anybody of difference like the way that they've treated Liz or myself, actually, they should be ashamed of themselves, shouldn't they?
It's sad, really, isn't it?
So, Peaky, just quickly, I want to fill Brian in, because we're doing this live, Peaky, because we're letting people know, you know, what's going on. We're still homeless at the moment. We're getting our bikes ready. It's been really tough going back to a lockup. I can't find a spanner and a screwdriver, and I'm putting stuff on our bikes, our new bikes, ready for us kicking off this Friday. We're going to the Women in Moto exhibition festival in Uttoxeter. And I'm just letting people know we're all over the place, honestly. Our brains are completely scrambled. We've got bags everywhere. We ain't got an house. We've got nowhere to live. Thanks, Kerry. Yeah, we do need to look after number one, absolutely. And we're two midlifers, 50-somethings. We've brought our kids up. We've done the jobs. We've worked all our lives, and now we just couldn't buy another house. We decided that's it. We want to do something different. And actually, life has pushed us this way to something that we actually do want to do, isn't it?
Scary.
Scary Mary. Going back to the job situation, down in Devon, it was all going really well, and then just people messed it up. Some really weird people who we worked with. Yeah, oh good. Get yourself down there this weekend then, even if you
come over and camp.
Come over and say hello to us. It's called, what's it called?
Women in Motorcycling. It's guys there as well.
Yeah.
All of them.
Yeah. Everyone, get yourself over there. It'd be lovely to meet you, have a beer with you, or a cup of tea. But that's where we're going first. Then we've got some health things to do after that, and then we're off again. So who knows where it's going to take us, because we've got no real massive plan, have we? We've just got to go and stay where we stay, basically. Yeah, we'll keep our chin up, definitely. Chins. All of them. I'm hiding my chins.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, no, yeah. That's all right. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Yeah, it doesn't matter.
Dundee.
We don't really make plans too far in advance at the moment, do we?
No. Dundee.
So
nice.
yeah, Dundee would be lovely. Very nice indeed. Enjoy yourself up there, mate. We've never been to Scotland, and we're hoping to go there. That's what we were saying, wasn't it? If you're still here, sorry, we went to Devon. We worked there. We had 5-6 months down there, and like I said, people just messed it up. They really did. The management style we did not like. Life does, life pushes you in certain directions. If it don't want you to do something,
There's
or
a
go
plan
somewhere.
there. Life's got a plan for you, so.
Yeah, you know, we're very big on even if your car's broke down or the traffic's bad, for some reason you ain't supposed to be somewhere when you thought you were, and there's a good reason for that. So always, you know, the universe will let you do what you need to do.
Look at all those people that went to the wrong gate when they were supposed to be on that flight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, but so we finished in Devon and came back to our house at the time, and
It was empty because we'd taken everything out and put it in storage.
we'd sold our house completely empty, nothing in it. So we bought a blow-up bed, and we lived in an empty house from October. From October to December, we lived in an empty house, waiting for the house to go through, because we'd sold by then and was buying somewhere else, weren't we? So this is last year, at Christmas. We get to Christmas.
For the family to tell us they want to come and we'll host it. So we hosted Christmas, so had to get loads of bits and pieces and buy new things.
We got everything back out of the lockup, didn't we?
Yeah, mad times.
Put it back in our house. Well, not all of it, but a lot of it. And then just after Christmas, our buyer pulled out.
2nd of January. Happy New Year.
So we were stunned, to say the least.
But never mind. It's pushed us to this.
Pushed us to this.
So we're going on a nice big adventure.
Yeah, we are. Thanks
Lily.
Rose.
And we'll be yours too. Enjoy the wedding.
Enjoy the wedding. Yeah, anyway, I think we're going to wrap this up now, because we need to go and get like a McDonald's or something, because you eat so bad on the road. When you ain't got home, it's like everything just goes crazy, doesn't it?
Home's in here.
Yeah, home's where the heart is. I can't say I've missed it. Have you missed it? Not having a house?
No.
I can't say I've not. I haven't missed it. It's been 3 weeks now, and that's not that bad. I'm looking forward to doing some camping.
Always. Enjoy Dundee.
Right.
And we'll hopefully all catch up soon.
Yeah.
Yes. And what a gut I've got.
Yeah. We do like the campsite wardening. We do like a lot of aspects of it.
Yeah.
But I really do think a lot of people treat you like.
I think we'd go back to campsite wardening at some point, but not anytime soon.
The only saving grace is we know that we got a lot of, we had a hell of a lot of people leave reviews for us, didn't we? So people left us reviews, and we did really, really well.
We were told to tell them to stop leaving us reviews because
it
wasn't fair on everybody else that wasn't getting them.
Yeah. And some people, you know what they're like, they're so grumpy, and it was a very strange situation in Devon, wasn't it? Like really strange, like.
But we've got some new bits, haven't we? We've got some new intercom system.
Yep.
I think was it Red
New
Bomb
bikes.
that said about the voice activated ones.
Yeah, I think Rev Bomb might have mentioned that. Thank you,
we
Rev
got
Bomb.
those. We got that.
Oh, and also thanks to Peaky for his recommendations on the Action 4.
Got those coming.
Yeah, so
Who needs a house?
Yeah, Peaky Biker does a lot of biking over there in Middle England sort of way, but goes all around the country and probably around the world soon. And he recommended the DJI Action 4, and I really looked into it, and actually it's way better than the GoPro 12. So
we've got them, and we've got our little stove now, haven't we?
Yeah, we've got the Fire Maple.
Fire Maple.
That was recommended, I think it was on the road, Richard and Eva. I'm sure they've got a Fire Maple. We went for that as opposed to the jet boil. But listen, I think we'll kind of leave it there because I'm really hungry. I'm starving.
You're not starving, you're just hungry.
I had a sandwich at 2 o'clock.
Anyway,
What's the time
thanks
now?
for coming on, and we will
It's
keep
8:30.
you updated.
I think we'll do a Monday update each week.
I think we'll go live though when we're at the Women in Motorcycle.
Yeah, we
That'd
might.
be good.
Yeah, might do that.
Yeah.
But might do an update.
Yeah.
Weekly or 2 weekly, just to let people know where we are, what we're doing.
Yeah. I think I know someone that might be selling one.
Are they selling theirs? Are they? Yours is too expensive for us.
I need an automatic.
And we've got to have automatic because of the arm. Where's the arm? Tell me the arm.
Nothing to do with the arm. I was
Get
just
your arm.
lazy and didn't want to do
Get
the
your
manual.
arm. Get your arm out.
For the arm. Do it for the arm.
But we are going to buy a van, I think.
Yep. We're looking into the van.
We are. But our problem is we want to ride our bikes, which is our passion. But we can see us going around on our bikes, leaving a van in storage, and then riding back, and then picking up the van and going somewhere on that.
Yeah.
So
anyway,
we're going to go.
We're going to love you and leave you all, and we will be back hopefully, maybe Friday or Saturday.
Yeah. So
See you then.
thanks Kerry, thanks Peaky and Lily Rose, and everybody else that's listened to us waffle on tonight. It's coming up for an hour of waffling, so
He can half talk.
I can. She has a go at me about it. I can't help it. I've always been a talker since I was born. Literally.
Talk too much.
Thanks, guys. Look after yourself. Take care of each other. Do you want to say anything else?
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye. Okay, what do I press to stop this?